Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation, and today we're gonna do a little Shadowland run. We're just gonna do Shadowlands 1 through 10, and I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna do 3 videos showing you 1 through 10, 11 through 20, 21 through 30, the characters that I use in the first 30 floors to try to use the lowest tier characters that I can for those floors, characters that I don't think won't be worth a crap in the later floors. And all you guys gotta do is my IGN's in the top left hand corner, Forgo. You can look up my IGN, look at my cards, look at my builds, compare them to yours, and see if you can do the same thing with your accounts. I know I've repeated that before, or said that before, but you know, I thought I'd throw it out there again for any new player that's watching this video. So guys, let's get into the Shadowland action and let's rock and roll. So we're going to get this party started with Whiplash. And Whiplash, you know, he's not like a great character or anything. But guys, you can see he's just tier 1. And really what you want to do with Whiplash is you want to use this 5 because it has a 3-second bind. The 4 has a nice little ignore defense buff. The 3 has that nice iframe, and that's a skill you really want to rely on. You want to prioritize that 3 as often as you can, the same as the 5. The 2 skill also has a bind for 3 seconds. So really you're trying to keep the 5, the 2, and the 3 are the main skills you want to be using. And as always in the Shadowland videos, guys, you want to line up your characters just like I'm doing right there. There you go. And try to just lock them down and beat the crap out of them. Whiplash can definitely get it done. Usually, guys, you know, I put Hellcat and Fandral in there just for fodder. You know, because I have a VIP level, I can switch my characters and get a heal. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that Whiplash can do this without switching your character. He can get it done, guys. You really mainly want to use him for relays, though, because he's not worth a crap for no rumble, I can tell you that, or a wave. So now for Daisy. Now, Daisy is a character that's pretty cool, actually. And you can buy this uniform for gold, guys. Her 3 skill has that 180% damage increase for 1 attack that lasts for 10 seconds, which is awesome. And her 5 skill has a huge amount of AoE, which can guard break the crap out of opponents very far away. I mean, look what she's doing. This is a rumble that she's taken on. So that's pretty awesome, guys. Not to mention that she has a 3-second stun on her 2, and you really want to prioritize that 5 and that 2 skill big time for her, man. She is awesome, guys. Well, I mean, she's not. I mean, she's awesome in Shadowland. She's very, very useful here. And it's really sweet that you can pick up this uniform for gold. You don't even need the uniform, guys. Even with her regular base kit, if you prioritize that 5 and that 2 and just guard break and stun the opponents, you'll be able to take them out, man. So it's pretty impressive that she can take down a rumble. Pretty happy with old girl. Now for Agent 13. Now this is a character that's a little rough to play sometimes, but you can definitely get it done with her. You know, the main thing with her is she's got a 2-second immunity on her 4 that can be refreshed. All you guys gotta do is make sure you're close to the opponents before you hit the 4. If you're far away and you hit that 4, you'll use that skill and you'll have to wait for the cooldown to cool off to where you can use the skill again. That really sucks. You want to prioritize the 2. Every chance you get that 2, use it. It's a little bit of an iframe, and the 4 and the 5 as well. So the 4, 5, and 2. But get close to the opponents, and look what I'm doing. I hit the 4, and then I'll hit the 2, 4, 1, 4, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so on. But you got to make sure you're close to the opponent before you hit the 4. If you feel you're in danger and your 2's off cooldown or your 5's off cooldown, use your 5 or your 2 skill. Build her defensively. Give her an invincibility proc, damage proc, and she can get it done, guys. It might take you a couple tries, but she can definitely do it. You know, this is just a little speed relay. I wouldn't really recommend using her for rumbles, or I mean, relays are really where it's at for her. I mean, she could take on like a single opponent like Rocket Raccoon or something, but that's really about it for Agent 13. She doesn't have a lot of damage, but she can do it. Now, I have mine built, you know, fairly well. I do have a CTP of refinement on her, but you don't need it, guys. You know, I used to do this without a refinement. I just put one on her because it makes my life a lot easier, to be honest, you guys. But she doesn't need it, you know. As long as you're close to those opponents and you hit that 4-2, 4-1, 4-3, blah, 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 you can definitely get it done, man. But she definitely lacks in the damage department, but she is only tier 1. And it's pretty awesome that she can get it done, guys. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I like Agent 13. She's pretty fun to play because she's actually a bit of a challenge, and it's nice. And this is the kind of characters you want to use in these early stages. You know, these weak characters that even at tier 2, there's no freaking way they're going to do anything above stage 30. There's no way. And she's definitely not going to do that, guys. There's no way. This old girl, probably not. Probably not. Now for old Lizard. Lizard's pretty awesome, man. This is a wave mode, and he is still at tier 1. And he's pretty sweet, guys. He's got that nice iframe on the 2. He's got that buff on his 5 skill, his all attack buff, which is pretty cool. He also decreases damage received by 25% when he uses his 5 skill. He has the short little iframe on the 3 that throws out that poison, which is really nice. And he's also got that 3% recovery of max HP from his passive. And when his HP is below 75% on a 5-second cooldown. So it's pretty awesome, guys. Like, he's a pretty safe character to play. I think he's always been pretty underrated, you know. When he first came to the game, he was kind of crapped on quite a bit. You know, everybody's like, "Well, he's not very good." Well, yeah, I mean, he's no world boss killer, but he's good in Shadowland. He's good in Shadowland. Sometimes I think about tier 2ing him just because. Why not? I mean, I like Lizard. I have a lot of fun playing him. He's one of my go-tos in these early stages. He also has that nice little leadership, that 30% increase of physical attack, which is always nice. Give him a little extra buff, self buff. So it's pretty cool, but you guys see, man, he freaking mows this down. There, this is a catwalk for him. No problemo. And it gets pretty rough here against Maximus here because he's a little freaking pain, you know, with his freaking stuns. He'll stun the hell out of you, but because of the recovery that Lizard has, he doesn't usually die, guys. I mean, usually I play this one time and he just takes it out. It's pretty easy, really. Pretty easy. Yeah. Oh, Maximus, he's kind of a pain in the rear. He can be a little bit of a nuisance sometimes. Little punk. But you can definitely tear it up with Lizard, guys. Look at him go. Look at him go. Lost some life. We'll get some heal. Oh, yeah. Lost some life. We'll get some more heal. He's a tanky prick, man. He can definitely take a lot. Lizard's a tough old Lizzie. He's a tough old Lizzie. Come on, buddy. We'll just stand there and take some damage. Now, it takes a little while, but he can definitely get it done. Mainly it took a while just because we got the crap stunned out of us. And now for old Lincoln. And Lincoln's pretty sweet, guy. This guy can go way up there, man. Actually, if I had him at tier 2, he could go way up there. I always use this guy for rumbles. Always. Hawk Rumble, this rumble here that we're doing, the Blast Rumbles. He is freaking awesome, man. He's got that 60% increase to lightning damage for his leadership. His 3 skill has a guard which refreshes constantly, which is really sweet. You really just want to prioritize his 3, his 4, and his 5. You want to use the 2 and the 1? Go ahead. I never do it. I just use the 3, the 4, and the 5. Every time that 4 is off cooldown, I use it. Every time the 3 is off cooldown, I use it. He's a real easy character to play. And usually, a lot of times, guys, I won't even lose any life. But, they got lucky. They got a little shot in on me, Peckers. But no big deal, man. Lincoln's freaking strong, guys. He's pretty awesome. And this is a crowd control queen right here. Old Songbird. Songbird's awesome, guys. We are taking on a relay, but I've taken on rumbles with her. Her crowd control is insane. She's got a 3-second stun on her 1. She has a 3-second bind on her 2. She has a guard hit, an 8-hit guard for 8 seconds on her 3. Her 5 and her 4 and her 5 are just some nice little damage skills. You don't even need to use her 5. A lot of times I just go 3, 1, 2, 4, and all you're gonna do is you just want to try to, like, again, I repeat this a lot, but you just want to line up your characters, get in front of them like I'm doing, stun them, bind them, whatever, hit your 1, your 2, and guys, that's it. You just keep them locked down in front of you and just beat the crap out of them. She's easy as hell to play, man. Every time I use Songbird, I can usually clear the stage the first time I try, guys. And I do have mine. I have mine built like crap. I mean, she's just got like an immunity to stun obelisk with a physical shield. That's it. She really doesn't. You could give her a damage proc, give her invincibility. She'll be awesome, guys. Like Songbird's pretty sweet. I really enjoy playing her. I think she's pretty cool. And she's definitely one of my go-tos in these lower stages. She just doesn't have a lot of damage, and that's why I use her early on. And now for Absorbing Man. Absorbing Man is another character that really was kind of ragged on, but you guys look, he's taking on this Rumble. He is tier 2, but he might be able to do this at tier 1. I'm not really sure, to be honest. It's been a long time since I had him at tier 1. But at tier 2, he can definitely do it. And I got him built defensively, guys. I just got a 3-second invincibility obelisk on him. I mean, he's pretty awesome. All you want to do is just hit his 3 for his 100% chance to become immune to physical damage, which is great in this stage because all these characters do physical damage except for Lash. So he's pretty dang durable. And you just really want to prioritize the 3 and the 4 and then just run through the other skills. I don't have a set rotation for him. I really don't. Every time I have 4s off cooldown, I hit it because he spins around, he brings them all together, and then, you know, I'll maybe try to hit the 5 to do the bind that has the 5 on the 5. He's really easy to play, actually, guys. He's pretty awesome. Against energy damage dealing characters, he's going to be a little bit rougher, but against physical damage dealing characters, you guys see, man, he can take it down. He doesn't have a lot of damage, but, you know, and all, by the way, guys, all these characters, you know, they're not really built well. None of them are really built well at all. But he can definitely go higher than this. But again, he's one of them characters you're never going to use past 30. There's no way, guys. I mean, you're not going to use this character past, you know, 15 maybe. I'm not sure. He might go a little higher than that, but he's definitely not going to go past 30. Another one down. Now we got good old Vision. Now Vision needs to be tier 2, guys, to really be effective, to increase his survivability, because when you tier 2 this guy, his 3rd skill will get a 4-second immunity to all damage, and you really need that to help his survivability. And yeah, man, he can pretty much tear it up. I mean, you can just hit the 3 and then go into the 1, the 2, the 4, and then the 5. He's pretty safe to play. He doesn't have a lot of damage. I mean, I have a 180% damage proc on him, you know, but that's about it. I mean, he doesn't have Urus or nothing like that. But he's a safe character to play. He just doesn't have a lot of damage. You know, hopefully, old boy will be getting a little something in the future. He doesn't have any crowd control. He doesn't have any stuns or anything like that. But he's really great for the universal relay. He's pretty awesome for this. I've actually done even low-level wave modes with him. But he's not too bad. He gets it done, guys. And now for old Mordo. Mordo's pretty sweet, guy. This is a very underrated character. This guy's got a lot of power. You know, you want to use the rotation I like to use. I use that 3 for the guard. And it's just a little 5-hit guard for 3 seconds. But I use the 3, then I use the 2 because the 2 has a 3-second stun and he moves around a lot, which is very useful. And then maybe I'll use the 4, and then the 5's a nice little iframe. And man, he's pretty sweet, guys. Plus the 5's got a 3-second stun on it also. I really don't use the 1 unless I'm taking on a single target. And Mordo is pretty freaking sweet. Now, back in the day, a lot of us would use him for the Destroyer stage because his regular attacking skill guard breaks the crap out of characters. So we just sit there and kind of like how we'd use channeling skills before with like Cable or Cyclops. You just put old Mordo in there, hit his basic attack, and he just be attacking and just guard break old destroyers and take them out. But we don't do that crap anymore, I don't think. Well, some players might. But let me know if any of you guys remember them days whenever everybody was using Mordo for the destroyer stages all the time. But he's freaking awesome, guys. Not bad at all. Underrated character, big time. And now for American Chavez, and she's gonna taking on this pain in the rear Avenger Rumble, which is rough as hell. But old Chavez, she has got some very good survivability. She's got that 3-second immunity to all damage on her 3. And usually I just hit her 3, I go into her 4, and then I hit her 5 for that long iframe, plus the 5 has a 3-second stun. She also has that nice little leadership, that 24% increase of all attack leadership, which is nice. This is another character that isn't going to get it done in higher levels, guys. She just doesn't have a lot of damage. I mean, she just doesn't. I mean, and all you really, I mean, guys, you could give her a damage proc. You could give her invincibility. It really doesn't matter. If you want a little bit more damage, give her a damage proc. But I have mine built mainly for PvP. But you can build her pretty much any way you want and she'll get it done. And if you guys notice, all of these characters are free to play. Every single one of them. And I'm going to be trying to do that for you guys in these Shadowland stages. These early ones anyways. When we get to the big dog stuff, you know, when you get in the higher stages, it's pretty much unavoidable. You're probably going to have to use some paywalls. Unless you don't have any, and then, well, then you're just going to have to play with what you got. But she's pretty awesome, guys. I wish she had a little bit more damage. She just doesn't have enough oomph, but she definitely can tear it up. And she's super, super easy to play. Frickin' girl gets it done, man. Taking on an Avenger Rumble, that's pretty impressive. Okay, you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Y'all take care and have a good one.